Look, keep them up for a second. Look around the room. You work with each other. If you disagree, let's hear. Let's hear. No, man, you're not a relator. I know you. Very good. How many partiers? Socializers. Hands up. That's my category. I like to have fun. Cool. Rodriguez, I knew the minute I saw you, man. Kindred spirit. How many of you think you might be you might be a thinker? Jim? Yeah. Oh, Jim and Russ. What a surprise. Think about that, though. I said, how many of you think you might be a thinker? How many of you feel you might be a relator? You see? Don't say, I think. Do you think you are a feeler? Do you think you are a relator? It's like they get confused. It doesn't ping, you know? Just like you wouldn't say, do you feel like you might be a thinker? No, I think I'm a thinker. So you start speaking the language, you know. You're closing a deal. Do you all do any sales? Okay. So you're closing a deal, and you think you're talking to a thinker. Don't ask, how do you feel? Ask, what do you think? Because they don't feel anything, thinkers. Some of you are married to thinkers. They don't have any feelings. I'm going to get email for that one. So I get this content from a guy named Dr. Tony Alessandra, Alessandra. I spell it so you can look him up. Tony Alessandra. It's called the Platinum Rule. The Platinum Rule. And Tony really cut through all the jelly and got to the point, because he said this thing called the Golden Rule that we all were raised with has misserved us our entire life. The Golden Rule is terrible for leaders. You remember the Golden Rule? Maybe you got it in church, maybe you got it in school. The Golden Rule is do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Here's the grid. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I'm a socializer, and I'm talking to a director. I know he's a director. I'm a socializer. Do unto you as you would have others do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I'm a socializer, so I'm going to treat the director like a socializer. And how's that going to go? Not good at all. In fact, I'm going to go, yeah, you're like a socializer. You're like me. And he'd go, no, I'm a director. No, the Golden Rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I'm going to treat you the way I want to be treated. And he goes, nope. But man, remember I told you that your primary caregiver wrote with a Sharpie? Heavy-duty Sharpie? That's the Golden Rule. It's in your brainstem. You just can't let it go. I'm going to treat you the way I like to be treated. Some of you say that to each other. I'm going to treat you the way I like to be treated. And they don't want to be treated like you at all. They want to be treated like them. And the Platinum Rule is, do unto others as they want to be done unto. Write it down. Do unto others as they want to be done unto. 25% of the population are pleasers. They will do whatever you want them to do. Once you pay homage to them, those are the relators. 25% of the population are going to be the easiest to work with, your easiest team members as leaders. Which 25%? It's not relators. What do you think? Socializer. What else? Director. Think outside the box. Your style. You will have better relationship with people that work for you if they are your personality. Doesn't that make sense to you? Kindred spirits. Feel like I've known him forever. Liked him immediately. We get along famously. You know, people actually say it like that. So, but you don't want to just hire and work with people who are like you, because that doesn't make a very diverse team. Imagine if we only hired people in the company that were thinkers, like Russ and Jim. We wouldn't have a diverse company. And I know we're looking to make it even more diverse, because that's where the strength is. You don't want all your customers coming from one place either. And then 25% of this grid is your mortal enemy, the hardest person to work with on your team. Take it to the bank. Which style? Who said that? Opposite. You got it. The one that's diametrically opposed to you on the chart. So as a socializer, I can tell you, I have the most trouble with thinkers. Sorry, did I do that right? Yeah, thinkers. And thinkers have trouble with me. You missed slide 8. Directors have trouble with relators. I didn't even know you had a dog, let alone care about him. Relators are sending the director birthday cards for the dog. And the director doesn't know you have one. So once you understand this, you can really cut to it. This is the second way to get to know somebody. And then we'll finish up with the third way. I'll get you to a break. So the first way was this idea of brain dominance theory. Are you left brain or right brain person? Second way is personality analysis. Are you a relator, thinker, socializer, or director? And the third and final way to get to know people, and you do this at the fridge, in the kitchen, or you do it over a beer, or you do it in casual conversation as you're walking back to the truck. And it starts like this. You know, I'm embarrassed, you say. And the guy goes, your employee says, I don't know, what do you need to be embarrassed about? Well, you've been working with me now for 3 years. I've been working with you. I don't even know anything about you. And you say, where were you born? Or tell me about your family. Tell me about the family you grew up in. That's the third way. It's called birth order.